Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about UFC 302's main event, Dustin Poirier versus Islam Makhachev, and former lightweight champions' recent comments regarding this fight, and that is Khabib Nurmagomedov. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Everyone seems to be talking about the fight that is the talk of all combat sports outlets, I believe, at this point. One of the major points of talking points at this point, for sure, that's the Poirier Makhachev fight. And recently, former lightweight champion and former teammate of Islam Makhachev, who's recently rejoined the camp in preparation for that Poirier fight, Khabib Nurmagomedov, thinks that Islam is to finish the Diamond Poirier in under 3 rounds. I've said this before. When fighters make statements like this, sometimes we have to kind of pay attention. And I do understand that in this particular fight, we have fighters choosing complete polar opposites in terms of who's going to win this fight. We have Conor picking Poirier, and now we have Khabib picking, obviously, his teammate. It would make sense for these two guys to side with basically their favorite side, especially for Khabib, but it's very specific, and we kind of have to take into consideration what Khabib is saying here. He thinks that Islam is to finish Poirier in under 3 rounds. What is Khabib seeing that we can't necessarily see? Like I said, Khabib did join that Islam camp. Therefore, in my personal opinion, I believe Khabib's style and thoughts are going to dictate Islam's approach to the fight come the night of UFC 302. Now, the great Mike Tyson has said a quote which is iconic. Sometimes Mike Tyson says the things that come out of this guy's mouth is just, I think the least we can say about him is perhaps brilliant, and in many ways what he preaches is philosophy. And I do understand that a lot of people dismiss what Mike Tyson have to say, but the guy truly spits wisdom sometimes. And there is one specific quote that I think plays into this fight here in particular. Mike Tyson said, "Everyone has a game plan until they get punched in the face." Okay? So, regardless of game plans, if you get hit hard enough by a guy like Dustin Poirier, who specializes in knocking guys out using his brutal force that he has in his hands, especially that hook, which Islam has been knocked out with before. And Islam looked compromised before in certain situations. Now, can Islam withstand Dustin the Diamond Poirier's pressure when Dustin lands and moves forward on Islam? Is Islam able to take Poirier down? I don't really have doubts in that. But is Islam able to take the punches from Poirier and keep moving forward? That's the ultimate question, I believe. I cannot side with anybody in particular here. I'm a fan of the game. I've said this many, many times before. I think sometimes people assume that I side with one side over the other. That's definitely, I'm a fan of the sport. And like I said, I just question Islam's chin if Poirier was able to land. We all know that there is no doubt that obviously Islam, perhaps is guaranteed to take Poirier down, but it's a 5-round fight. And like I said, it only takes 1 or 2 good combinations to put Islam in compromising position. So I'm wondering what Khabib sees that I can't necessarily see at this point, and I cannot wait for this fight. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know in the comments and like, subscribe for more.